Rob?
But wait, there's more. I'm not sure exactly where these are going to fit in. Probably the way I started this, it's going to appear at the end of one of the videos that I'm going to end up shooting for some of the other sets that I have. So, been watching a YouTuber, again, I'll have to try to put the name down here, telling you how you can kind of tell in the package who's who, since these are all obviously blind bags and they're not labeled in any real way to distinguish who and what they are. It'd be really interesting if there was a series of numbers, but everything is exactly the same. At first I thought, oh, what if these are different? That's just the item. I have a top of a bag, same exact number. So I've looked at these bags over and over again. There's no way to really tell, but in some of the figures you can really get a feel of who and what they are. So other figures that I would really like to try and get out of here, Catman would be kind of cool. The ones that I would really want would be Commissioner Gordon, possibly Barbara, maybe, and Catman might be nice, and Harley Quinn. So I'm hoping to be able to find at least Commissioner Gordon. Anybody else would be an extra added bonus. So I believe I have Harley Quinn. That's who I was really looking for. And they say you can tell Harley Quinn by her pigtails are really pronounced, and the pigtails are very easy to kind of be able to feel what they are. Some other things are like you have to figure out the club or the guitar or the pencil eraser for certain other ones. Commissioner Gordon is going to be probably a harder one to come across because the pencil, Harley, well, excluding Harley, the pencil and Commissioner Gordon both have these little tiles that are very kind of easy to kind of figure out. I thought I had a Commissioner Gordon, but I wasn't entirely sure. And his radio walkie-talkie, so that's the other thing to try and figure out. So, anyway, let's see if I have Harley Quinn. It'd be nice to have Harley from this movie line to go with the Joker that I already have. So, I'm thinking the pigtails is really, if this isn't Harley Quinn, I don't know who the heck it is, but I can feel what appears to be the pigtails, and they're also squiggly, so I can kind of feel this curl right here, and at the top up here, I think I can feel the nurse's hat right at Robin's glasses. So let's see if I'm right. If it is, that would be 2 for 2 that I've guessed correctly. So pull the label out. So we will dump the pieces out, and Harley Quinn. Yep, I was right. And I wasn't actually feeling the hat. I thought I was. That's just a separate piece, but I was feeling her pigtails. So I'm really happy to be able to pull Harley Quinn out of here. Very, very happy. Let's build her really quick. Nurse Harley. I like her boots. On some of these, they really did a really good job on these. So let's get the rest of her built here. I believe she only comes with one-sided head. Now I have a Harley Quinn in one of my other sets, which at the time I'm filming this I haven't reviewed. So there's Harley. She has a little peg up here at the top. So if you didn't want her to have the nurse's hat on, you necessarily wouldn't have to. It's a really small piece. So let's see if I can get this pegged in there. Very tiny. How cute is that? And she comes with this little tile for the Joker here. Harley plus J, H plus J. So this is like a tile that you can feel for Commissioner Gordon and the pencil. So you'd have to feel something a little different, probably his radio. So that is really, really cool. So there's 2 for 2. I've managed to guess Robin, or guess Dick Grayson. Got him. And now to guess Harley Quinn. So I would like to hope I can pick up Commissioner Gordon. So there's Harley and the Joker together from the Lego Batman movie. Very happy to have her. So seeing that she was a figure in the set, I thought, man, that's going to be really cool to try and pick her up. And again, some of the other ones out of there, I got King Tut, which I thought was pretty nice. The Red Hood, I think it was a definite must-have. And just some other ones are just, you know, bonus. Not that they're bad or anything like that. But I do have enough. I really want Commissioner Gordon. I think I've said this recently, a couple of these. If Commissioner Gordon was the last one I got, and I thought, I don't need any more. I really want to get Gordon to kind of round out the Bat family. The Barbara Gordon character might be nice. For me, she would just be a cop just to have with Commissioner Gordon. I think that might be cool. Catman might be the extra bonus. But Gordon, for me, that would be the one that if I could pick him up, I'd be happy. So we'll see at the end of this video if there's another one. I'm going to go back to Walmart and pick up another bag. So see if I can find Commissioner Gordon. So stay tuned, and probably looking at your bar and you can see, oh, there's another minute or two. So we'll be back. Maybe we'll see if this fades out and goes into somewhere else. Let's see if that happens. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our continuation of the Lego Batman movie sets. Today we're taking a look at the Lego Batman movie set number 70901. It is Mr. Freeze Ice Attack. I'm a big Mr. Freeze fan, and seeing this was the same price as the Catwoman Cat Cycle Chase with Robin and Batgirl and Catwoman, and like I said, a big Mr. Freeze fan, I had to grab this one. This is now my third standard Lego Batman. I was like, why are they putting Batman in every single set? I get it. If I'm a parent, I'm only getting my kid one. Well, he likes Batman. I'm getting him a villain. So this may be the only set somebody is getting. Somebody like me, I'm getting multiple Batmans. But that's nice to have different pieces for different cowls for different Batmans, and then other belts, and then capes that I've been giving out to some of my other Robins and other Batmans, so they have the nice soft cape. So this comes in at 201 pieces, and this one went together really, really fast. There is not much to this at all. The hardest part is putting together the mech suit for Mr. Freeze, and that was actually really pretty quick, and I think I was done in about 15 minutes. We were watching some TV, and I had it done before the show was over. So I think I probably could have got done faster, but I was actually watching the TV more than I was anything else. Comes with 3 minifigures of Batman, Security Guard, and Mr. Freeze, and then he can get put inside of the mech suit, which is really kind of cool. So Batman comes with a freezing, or a flamethrower here, and a ice, so you can freeze somebody in it, and then kind of like the workings of a factory of some type. So peek behind the camera again, as the last one. I've already put this together. I did not put the Batman together for this set. I just didn't want to have a second one. So what I'm actually going to do is grab Batman from the Batcave set, and it's essentially the exact same figure. And I don't think I have the gun, Batman's gun, for this review out. That was something else I just didn't. I think I left it downstairs where I had been keeping this. But I've got everything else here for the review, so let's get into that right now. So here is the Lego set all put together. A cute little set. Doesn't take very long to build it all, like I said. And it's a kind of a cheap way. If, okay, we're not going to get, the Batcave set, but you wanted to get Batman, you wanted to get Robin and Batgirl, and some of the other ones, you can get some of the smaller sets and still get quite a few minifigures out of it. You won't be able to get Alfred quite yet, but still, it's a cute little set to have. Again, this is the Batman that comes with the Batcave. Not that there's any difference at all. The eyes are still the same. That instead of having the white band up here, it's now a black band with the eyes actually painted in there now. So they're making the eyes different shapes depending on the mood for Batman, as opposed to just a white look, which it works, but having the black around the eyes does make the eyes seem a little bit smaller. But if you have any of the other Batman and you prefer the way that the They didn't change the mouth at all on the Batman, so you can kind of intermix the different cowls, or this is more the standard cowl as opposed to the Batman versus Superman cowl, which is kind of cut a little different. But this is supposed to be set up like the Lego movie Batman was, which is why he's back in black, which is not my favorite look for Batman, the all black on black, but I've said that multiple times. But it comes with the belt, so I've already gone over that Batman. We won't go over anymore. We will save Mr. Freeze for last here, because I think he was the definite pull for this. You have the worker trapped in ice here, which is really kind of cute. Opens up here. And again, what I really like on some of these, they're adding some really cool accessories that they might not have done, you know, a few years ago. You've got the hat on him. You've got the respirator. There's a visor. So there's a lot of working pieces that are on this guy that I think are just really pretty cool. And they all just kind of peg down one on top of another. So he's got the collar and the tank, and you know, the hat obviously goes on top of him to give a full look here. So you have the worker, or potentially a police officer of some type, or a fireman trying to battle Mr. Freeze with his gun here. Very cool. I believe it probably would be a police officer or fireman with the badge right here. And then you have the workstation. It's not very big at all. Actually, it's very, very thin. So unlike the Catwoman set that was built out a little bit more, I felt like this was the chintziest part of it. And again, it's more like a diorama, just to have something in the background for them to fight in and around. This piece kind of moves back and forth. I don't know if we'll see in the movie that this will do it for whatever reason. This one rotates here, the lever comes up, the coffee mug is removable, and there's a little like computer right there, which I thought was really kind of cool. Very easy, very simple. Had to put my own stickers on. I'm kind of thinking at this point I shouldn't have to fart with the stickers. I don't think Lego should just do that, because I'm notorious for getting them on a little bit crooked, and then I'm like, crap, now it's off-centered. So the big pull, I think, for most people getting this is probably collecting the villains, and that is for Mr. Freeze, which I actually have to raise the camera a little bit. So at first I thought, oh, Mr. Freeze isn't going to be a minifigure. When I first saw the initial images of it, I thought he's just going to be in this, and then I realized, oh, he's actually inside of this mech suit freeze chamber, which I think is really pretty cool. So you can see some controls back there. I thought this was really, really cool. It's got an oversized freeze gun that Mr. Freeze really can't hold on to, the minifigure, without it toppling him over. You can kind of use this canister to kind of hold it. What I've actually kind of done is given this gun to Mr. Freeze and put on one of these blue ice things on the end of it to kind of indicate Mr. Freeze, you know, and his gun. There's some other pieces on here. I forget where they were that actually, yeah, the pieces right here. I've seen these used as a gun before, and you can kind of see right here this little L-shaped piece. So if I had an extra one of these, that might be the perfect gun to give the minifigure. But we don't go over a lot of articulation on Lego minifigures because they pretty much move with the legs and the arms and spin around the head. But this guy's got ball joints and can rotate 360 degrees in all directions. The legs. So you can actually really pose this guy into, you know, a running type of a pose coming after Batman. I'm gonna get you under the chopper, under the chopper. I'm so sorry. So here is the Mr. Freeze Lego minifigure. Only comes with one face, as you know, he probably should. I'd say not that he should, but doesn't have the ability to with the back part of his head showing here. I love the clear dome. Very cool. And again, detail in where detail sometimes gets lost due to the figure, or due to other pieces being covered up. So if I didn't want this piece on, you could have him kind of in a bare bones type of a state, as it were. The head really has nothing to, the dome doesn't have anything really to stand on. But I thought this was really cool. Again, a big Mr. Freeze fan. He's in my top 5 villains. Riddler's right up there too. So the Riddler's the other one in the set that I'd like to get. It does come with another Batman, but it comes with a like Riddler type mobile and two other type of villains, which I can't quite remember what comes in that set. So this is a really cute set, and seeing just how the Lego minifigure, big minifigure, was going to work. Kind of a different take on what, you know, the Incredible Hulk or Clayface. That's another one in the set that looks really massive that might be kind of fun to pick up. So we'll put our captive back in there and Batman getting ready to lunge at Mr. Freeze. So as you can't tell already, I'm really excited for the Lego Batman movie. And I think it's kind of cool that it comes out on my birthday. So today we've been taking a look at the Lego Batman movie, Mr. Freeze Ice Attack, piece number 70901. And as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the BatmanUniverse.net signing off saying we will see you guys next time.